Argentina's economic troubles are bad news for our national security. Hello, I'm Steve Forbes, and this is What's Ahead, where you get the insights you need to better navigate these turbulent times. Argentina is in an economic and political crisis. President Javier Milei came to power nearly 2 years ago on a radical platform of free market reforms. Argentina was suffering a crippling inflation. Its central bank was madly printing money to cover the massive deficits of an obscenely sized government. Milei was an outspoken outsider who unabashedly espoused the virtues of capitalism. To the shock of the corrupt political establishment, he won a stunning upset in the presidential election, promising to slash the size of the public sector and most boldly replace the discredited peso with the U.S. dollar. The central bank would be shut down. And Milei's success is crucial because it would be a model that would discredit the far-left authoritarian trend in Latin America and in much of the world. This is why what happens in Argentina has implications far broader than the country itself. As president, Milei wasted no time in taking a chainsaw to the public sector, slashing spending and sharply shrinking the size of the bureaucracy. The budget was quickly brought into balance and inflation plummeted. The economy came back to life. But now, Milei is in big trouble. His influential sister is involved in a corruption scandal. Growth is slowing. Inflation is ticking up. His party suffered a thrashing in the large province that includes Argentina's capital, Buenos Aires. Riots and demonstrations are unfolding, egged on by an opposition smelling blood in the water. In next month's critical congressional elections, the opposition could win enough seats to destroy Milei's reforms. As a result, the peso has come under attack. The uncertainty has stalled business investment. Milei has asked the U.S. for a bailout of $20 billion, and the Trump administration says it is ready to help out. The White House doesn't want a free market friend to fail. The prospective bailout has eased attacks on the peso. Unfortunately, all this ignores the profound mistake Milei made from day one. He hasn't replaced the peso with the dollar. With the possible exception of Zimbabwe, no country has so routinely trashed its currency over the years as Argentina. The Latin nations of El Salvador and Ecuador successfully dollarized their economies in the early part of this century. Even left-wing governments there, when in power, haven't brought back their old currencies. The blunt truth is this: a government can get things right on spending, regulation, and taxes, but if it doesn't get right on a stable currency, its economy will get into trouble. Unfortunately, Milei was persuaded to listen to the IMF, an agency that routinely prescribes inflationary currency devaluations. Incredibly, people who should know better believe devaluations are essential for economic stabilization, which is like saying the cure for pneumonia is throwing patients into the snow. Milei's salvation is clear: junk the peso. During the transition period, the soon-to-be-shuttered central bank should buy pesos and reduce the money supply, which will curb any inflation resurgence. Then, Milei should really go for serious tax reform by introducing a low-rate flat tax. This is what the inflation-plagued nations of Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, and Bulgaria successfully did in the 1990s. He should also permanently get rid of Argentina's self-defeating export taxes now. Meanwhile, the Trump administration should cut tariffs on Argentina and negotiate a free trade agreement. Free markets work when you let them, always. But even our current administration is in danger of losing sight of this basic truth. I'm Steve Forbes. Thanks for listening. Do send in your comments and suggestions. I look forward to being with you soon again.